We are having more fun than is legally allowed with your clothes on right now, and I'm glad you guys are able to enjoy it. So stick around. We were talking about women in the locker room so far. We've been talking about our favorite sports teams so far. We got a lot more things to get off our chest. Have you found that audio clip that we're looking for yet? Wow, and I'm getting some great comments here. wikifeet.com/Joy Behar. Wow, we're getting links to people's feet, celebrity feet. I'd like that to be verified, though. I'd like Joy Behar to autograph her feet, and then that way I know I'm looking at hers. What else is there to tune into The View for? Well, Elizabeth Hasselbeck, hello. Oh, my gosh. I mean, come on.
Oh, my gosh. She is just painful to listen to, though.
That whole show is painful to listen to.
Well, I mean, she makes it especially, she needs to stop saying she's... For the Republicans' sake, she needs to shut up, okay? Because she's making all rich people who are Republican look like dumbasses. And they might be, okay? I'm not saying that. I'm pretty neutral on the line. I'm pro-death everything. If you want to kill babies, kill babies. If you want to kill people, kill people.
Wow.
If they killed someone else, get rid of them.
That's why she's back on the show.
That's very nice.
I'm just saying,
we're so aligned politically.
But she is just, an emotional wreck. They're like, your hair looks funny. And you just think, oh my god! That's just ruined my whole week.
All right.
That job.
All right. I have far too much testosterone to talk about The View. So, let's talk about Reggie Bush and his having to give back his Heisman Trophy.
Well, he didn't have to give it back.
Well, but
he voluntarily gave it back because apparently his parents took gifts while he was either in high school or college, and it took him 5 years to figure out that it happened.
Oh, this is a gift? I thought I paid for this.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah. So they were investigating it, and he said, I'm just going to give it back. So they vacated the Heisman Trophy. They're not going to give it to anybody else because his votes were so far ahead that there's
no justification.
There's no justification to do it. So, which I don't know.
All I'm saying, can they just put a big asterisk on the trophy like they do with baseball?
They're like,
well, you kind of messed up. We'll stamp it and hand it back.
And this was fine. Who investigates something that happened 10 years ago when he's already in the NFL, has a Super Bowl ring already? I mean, really, does it matter what he did his junior year of high school? Is that really what we're talking about?
Yeah.
I think it's ridiculous.
Terry, it just seems to me with pro sports today, as soon as somebody starts doing something great, they either slap you with, oh, they're on steroids, or they find something to tear you down. It's really, really sad. I mean, anytime somebody in baseball starts having an amazing season, immediately tested for steroids.
Mm-hmm.
And same with football. I mean, come on, look at those guys. Hello? I mean, that's not protein shakes.
Nobody's naturally that big.
It's just not going to
Except
happen.
for Samoans and Mexicans.
Well, the fat guys are naturally that big. But, the ripped buff guys, I mean, why does it matter if it makes... That's the whole point, though, is entertainment. Beyond the athleticism and all of that. I mean, these guys do crazy things, and they get crazy injured. Who cares?
And they usually can't walk after they're done in the NFL. Half of them can barely get around, after they've been beat up and, hit in the head and all that,
Well, was it last year or 2 or 3 years ago? They had the NFL Players Association for their retired players were looking for
money,
the different disability, more money for their old linebackers. And,
absolutely, because these guys were making $20,000 a year.
Yeah,
and these guys $20,000. I won't even show up to a team meeting.
Right.
For less than 50. Now, imagine how Fran Tarkenton feels. Fran Tarkenton still has records across the board. Made $20,000 a year playing in the NFL.
Yep.
Some moron that can't even throw the ball. His league minimum is $885,000.
Right.
Fran Tarkenton's got to be the bitterest son of a bitch. He's sitting in the back going, I had to do, what's that show he did after the Kids Are People Too or some shit? He had to sit and do Kids Are People Too after he was a football player. It's like, I had to do...
Jerry Lewis, tell him or something?
Yeah, after grading his dad, I was an NFL quarterback, and let's bring on this 3-year-old kid that's going to be more talented than everybody thinks I ever was.
See, that's the other thing too. Is this whole thing, all this money that's around it, and there's one that they're talking about next season. They think it may not. There's going to be another owners players strike thing going on again.
There may not be
and there may not be an NFL next year because of all the fighting about these millionaires not making enough money. And bullshit.
Yeah, because that's what happened. They don't make enough money.
They don't.
Screw them.
They don't.
Okay, case in point, Jamarcus Russell. Waste of time, waste of money.
A waste of a team.
Waste
Okay, well,
of flesh.
that's besides the point, Terry. I'm just
of
saying, if
air.
that guy can get that much money, the least you can do is support those that truly need it. What are those guys, honestly, even though some of them might have gone to college, what are they really going to do at that point in their life?
Well, they can drink codeine syrup like.
It's called sipping on the
Jamarcus
scissor.
Russell, yeah.
It's sipping on the scissor, okay?
Solo tripping.
Get with it, okay?
Robo dripping.
Sipping on the scissor.
I love it. That's
Wow.
That's what I hear in rap songs. So that's what I'm going
Do you
for.
really listen to rap?
I do.
What do you listen to?
I don't understand a lot of it.
Jay
okay,
Smith,
but
he's phenomenal. We heard him last hour. Boy, was he phenomenal! Wow, I need a bath after that one.
no, like just even if you turn on any like local radio station here in town, some of those songs. I mean,
Word.
yeah, they're really bad.
Here's what I like about rappers. They kill each other.
They're not doing it enough, Terry.
I
That's
know.
what I
What
like.
happened to old school
I
rappers?
know. Old school rappers used to shoot each other over, anything.
I know. Now, this East Coast, West Coast.
You know,
it's
I wish
nothing.
they could help us out and shoot some of those pop princesses like Lindsay Lohan.
That would be beautiful.
Somebody will shoot her.
That leads us to the next one thing. George Michael.
George
George
Michael.
got thrown in jail.
He's in prison.
In prison in London
In London.
for a DUI. Right?
Yes.
You knew that. Go ahead.
Yes.
Go ahead.
He got drunk, took some tranquilizers, smoked some pot, passed out in his car, went into a photo shop, and was arrested. They put him out on bail, and he went to court, and they said 8 weeks in prison, and you can't drive for 5 years. He said, but, and then George Michael got all excited. And they said, no, okay, look, only 4 weeks, because if you're going to enjoy it, we're not going to let you stay.
Well, yeah.
So,
Bring up the audio to that video so that they understand. He's sitting there the whole time telling everybody, I want your sex. That's what it is. Yeah, he's being passed around. That's going to be fantastic.
George Michaels has never been happier in his life until right now, except for the food. Because if you've ever been to England, their food is crap. Imagine what prison food is like in England.
No kidding.
Imagine what prison food is like in England. He's going to lose 75 pounds in 4 weeks.
I don't even have 75 pounds to lose.
He's going to be wham.
No, that's going to be
Should have been.
a catchphrase for him.
Wake me up.
Wham! Drop the soap. Wham!
I'm going so low. Wow, that's good.
Don't let the sun.
We could do this all day. This is fantastic.
I can
And he
be
also
your
got
father's
caught,
figure, put your tiny in my
Once this guy came out, all those songs took on a whole new meaning for me. Okay, I had to go back and relive high school because I was like, wow.
Did George Michael really come out?
Well, yeah, about as much as who's the other?
Freddie Mercury?
Freddie Mercury? No. The one just recently, like 3 or 4 months ago.
Ricky Martin.
Ricky Martin. That was my favorite.
Oh my God! I was like,
He's gay. Shut up.
No, I was like, wait a minute, he was straight.
Yeah, no kidding. There was a mistake about that. We didn't know.
Elton John's gay too? What
Get
the
out of
hell
here.
is going on? Yeah.
Now you're gonna dig up Liberace and tell me he was gay.
Why do I have to dig him up to tell you that?
My favorite thing too about this whole thing.
I'm telling Mike.
My favorite thing too that you brought up during the break of this whole George Michael thing is he lost his license for 5 years.
5 years?
And your comment was, do you know what you got to do in America to lose your license for 5 years? Accidentally mail it to somebody else. That's what you got to do to lose your license for 5 years.
You could kill somebody, go to jail for 2 years, and you will still have a driver's license after you get out. The only thing you have to do is pass the written test. That's it.
And renew your picture.
Yeah, exactly.
You'll have
Stand behind that line.
A few tattoos of